Hello and welcome to What the Hey, where I'm your regular host of What the Hey, and today in What the Hey, I'm once again answering yet another question. When I go to my notebook of knowledge, I see the question of, what the hey is Pinterest? Now this question was asked by Applejuiceadam, so hello to you and thank you very much for the question. In terms of a very basic description, Pinterest essentially is an online website where users can save both photos and videos. Pinterest itself was created by 3 different people, Ben, Paul, and Evan, and it was created in December of 2009, which I think, if math is with me today, I think that's 12 years ago, which is crazy. The headquarters for Pinterest is in San Francisco, California, so if you have any, complaints or appreciations for Pinterest, go there and say hello. The main formats of Pinterest mainly rely on online website browsers, so you can just type Pinterest into your URL and it's there, or you can have it as an app on your phone, so if you want it on the go, but as an app on your phone, you can do that as well. So in terms of the different features that are available through Pinterest, I believe this is relevant to the app as well, but you have your own personal profile where you can save all your ideas and different pins. You can save pins from other people, so if you see something that you like, you can save it and share it as well. You of course can create pins yourself and upload stuff onto the website for other people to see or just for yourself. You can create boards, which is kind of like a collection of certain pins, so that's pretty neat if you like to organize things. And then one of the features I'm definitely not that familiar with is actually purchasing things through Pinterest. Shops and just companies can sell their stuff through Pinterest. You can see a pin and it's oh, that's a nice dress, or that's a nice hamster or something. And then you can buy it. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The inspiration for Pinterest comes from one of the main creators, Ben, who originally created something called Tote, which was essentially an online catalog, so Ben turned Tote into Pinterest with a few other people. It's essentially the same thing, but with Pinterest, you don't necessarily have to buy the things that you see on it. You can just save them for ideas. The main demographic who primarily uses Pinterest is mainly women and then young people, but if you're someone not within those demographics, I don't know, make your own boards about cheesecake, I would follow that, honestly. One of the main issues that tends to be brought up with Pinterest is the fact that copyright is a whole big problem on there. I believe there's been measures put in place to kind of help with that, but it's such a big problem in general because so many images are being shared and uploaded onto the site, and some people just don't really take the time to credit people, which is absolutely annoying, so I get it. I think one of the measures that was actually taken was Pinterest saying that if companies or people who have the images or whatever their work is, they can say or put something on their thing that says that it can't be pinned, so Pinterest and Pinterest users can't use it, which is interesting. When actually addressing the user base of Pinterest, there's apparently 478 million global users each month, so yeah, a lot of people use it. In terms of my general opinion, I think Pinterest itself is very useful if you're trying to organize ideas or just kind of have an aesthetic or something. The people that I usually see use it, family or whatever, have it organized and it looks really cool and pretty, and a lot of them have wedding boards, oh, I want it to look like that. All I've ever done with Pinterest is had a Doctor Who board, a Hetalia board, a Sherlock board. Maybe I had one dedicated to walruses at one point. But overall, I feel it's very helpful, and it's also fun because you can follow people on Pinterest, and you can kind of see the stuff they post, and it's oh, if you see something you like, you can save it to one of your boards or pin it or whatever. I think it's fun. One of the funniest things I feel with Pinterest that a lot of people know it for is the Pinterest life hacks, or people trying to do Pinterest ideas and it just going horribly wrong. Which I think it's called Pinterest fail or something, but you try to attempt the things that you see on Pinterest. I've seen people try to make Pinterest cakes and they do not turn out as well as they thought they would. But in general, I like it. I use it for really not the aesthetic things. I use it for making boards about walruses and cheese and stuff. But in general, I like it. So that's essentially the answer to the question. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll get to answering them as soon as I can. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.